Hi, welcome to She Spice. As of late, vocalist Justin Timberlake was captured, and word on the road is that there may be an association between his capture and Diddy's supposed obscure dealings. Clearly, the two used to party together, and we as a whole understand what sort of gatherings Diddy has been facilitating over here, so what precisely is happening? Justin Timberlake was captured early Tuesday in the Hamptons and is blamed for driving while inebriated. The vocalist supposedly told police he had one martini on Tuesday. The List Harbor Police Division put out a conventional announcement sharing the subtleties of Timberlake's capture hours earlier at 12:37 a.m. The performer was driving a BMW when officials noticed him neglecting to stop at a properly posted stop sign and neglecting to keep up with his path of travel. A traffic stop was started by a cop from the Drew Harbor Town Police Office, and upon examination, it was resolved that Mr. Timberlake was working his vehicle in an inebriated condition. The assertion read that the No Holy Messenger artist was put in custody, handled, and held for the time being for the morning arraignment. Timberlake was charged at the Hang Harbor Town Equity Court at 9:30 a.m. A representative additionally confirmed to Hooray that Timberlake was captured for driving while inebriated. He was summoned in List Harbor Town Equity Court and delivered on his own recognizance. Right now, we have no further remarks. A DA representative said in a proclamation that Timberlake feasted at the American Inn on Monday, late in the evening, concurring with individuals. He was making a beeline for a companion's home when he was pulled over. He was cuffed for the conference as indicated by the power source. Timberlake's mugshot was delivered and, before long, became a web sensation on X. A post of the photograph by Popneed got a huge number of remarks, many taunting the vocalist for his red eyes that appeared to be going to cry. What's more, denouncing him for driving while tanked, he seems as though he's going to cry. One individual remarked, and a subsequent one added, "I get it. At long last, it gets them all sooner or later." Lawyer Ed Burke, who is addressing the vocalist, let us know. Week after week, the charge was a solitary count since he denied the breath test. Mr. Timberlake was likewise accused of two other court references, running a stop sign and not going on the right roadway. Timberlake was shot leaving court wearing pants, a realistic shirt, a casual conservative shirt, and a cap. He was joined by his lawyer as well as two others, as per individuals. The power source noticed that his better half, Jessica Biel, was absent as per the criminal grumbling that was reported by NBC News. Timberlake told capturing officials he had one martini and was following his companions home. Hang Harbor Town cop Michael Arkinson wrote in his report that Timberlake was driving the BMW in an inebriated condition and that his eyes were red and smooth. Arkinson guaranteed there were areas of strength for a cocktail exuding from Timberlake's breath. The artist purportedly had eased back discourse. He was shaky of foot, and he performed ineffectively on undeniably normalized field restraint tests. The Hamptons are on New York's Long Island and act as a mid-year jungle gym for the rich and renowned. Timberlake is right now out and about with his failure to remember tomorrow. World visit throughout the end of the week, he acted in Tampa, Florida. At the end of the week, he has two shows in Chicago, followed by two in New York City on June 25 and 26. Timberlake's significant other, Biel, has been in New York City shooting the Amazon series The Better Sister. On Monday night, she was shooting in Focal Park. Biel posted a Dad's Day recognition for Timberlake, with whom she shares two kids. The day preceding the capture has ignited a rush of hypotheses. Many are addressing whether this was a basic instance of a big name trapped in a snapshot of misguided thinking, or, on the other hand, if there is more going on given Timberlake's associations with different high-profile people and questionable figures. The last option appears to probably comprehend the expected ramifications of Timberlake L. Capture. One should dig into his affiliations thoroughly. Timberlake has been connected to Ricky D.P. Brascom, a companion and claimed partner of both Timberlake and Shay P. Diddy Combs. Ricky D.P. Brascom, the chief of behind-the-scenes diversion, drove a group of 14 who transported almost 400 kilograms of substances and $4 million in real money between Los Angeles and Baltimore. His sibling and accomplice, Jerome Brobo Brascom, was likewise condemned at a Los Angeles court and given 6 years. Both confessed to connivance charges in the wake of being captured in 2010, with 12 others during a government examination named activity. Seasonal traveler Ricky Brascom had been living an existence of extravagance. He was a well-known face in rap circles, having delivered a music video with P. Diddy, and had been a visitor at Justin Timberlake's birthday celebration in Las Vegas. As per examiners at the time, in the background, he was really running a medication ring that purchased a lot of nose candy in Los Angeles, sorted out for them to be traveled to Baltimore, and supervised its dispersion in the city. Bags loaded with cash were then moved back to LA during a 6-month period. The ring shipped in excess of 390 kg of nose candy, and that's just the beginning. As per court reports, in view of the reality, he had a large chunk of change and got to live on the planet. Most of us don't live in partner, us lawyer ransack be. Vala told the Everyday Monster in November 2010 that they were utilizing the little more modest model planes that don't need a team. There are no safety efforts that will look at or review what is in your gear, he added. Sanctioned jets are truly costly. They can go from $20,000 to $50,000 a flight. However, on the off chance that you are flying nose treats worth a huge number of dollars and your benefit is significantly more than $50,000, you could decide it is shrewd speculation. These associations bring up issues about how profoundly Timberlake may be engaged with Brascom unlawful exercises. Could Timberlake's new capture be an entryway for specialists to examine these associations further? The Hamptons have for some time been a shelter for the rich and popular, a spot where security is central and lawful difficulties are frequently unobtrusively taken care of anyway. History has shown that even this safe haven isn't insusceptible to high-profile legitimate occurrences. Vocalist Billy Joel and homemaking business visionary Martha Stewart have both had their spats with the law in the Hamptons, despite the fact that their cases were very unique in relation to Timberlake's ongoing situation. Billy Joel was accused of getting striped bass wrongfully during a dissent against fishing guidelines in 1992, and Martha Stewart was blamed for deliberately maneuvering her vehicle into a greenskeeper's fight with her neighbor in 1997. As of late, previous NBA star Jason Kidd faced a DWI charge in 2012, yet none of these cases included associations with drug dealers or the potential for bigger criminal examinations. What makes the Timberlake circumstance much more fascinating are the gossipy tidbits about spilled tapes that might actually include him. These tapes, supposedly showing personal minutes between prominent people, have turned into a point of convergence for hypothesis, while there is no substantial proof that Timberlake shows up in these tapes. The remote chance that has sent shockwaves through Hollywood media outlets is no more bizarre than embarrassment, except for the expected association of famous people on such tapes, which could be obliterating. The tapes are reputed to incorporate films of undercover gatherings and exercises that could embroil a few conspicuous figures. Given Timberlake's cozy associations with people like Jimmy Kimmel, whose gourmet specialist was allegedly connected to Jeffrey Epstein's scandalous island, and his transactions with the shamed Harvey Weinstein, the stakes are staggeringly high. You're no doubt mindful. Made a move last year to remove Harvey from their positions. There were a ton of incredible candidates, yet Timberlake's relationship with Harvey Weinstein adds one more layer of intricacy to this unfurling dramatization. Weinstein, a previous Hollywood magnate, was indicted for various wrongdoings and has been blamed by different people for his unfortunate behavior. Timberlake's transactions with Weinstein have gone under examination, with many considering how profound their expert relationship was and whether Timberlake knew about Weinstein's exercises. One especially captivating part of Timberlake's association with Weinstein includes Anthony Bourdain. Sources propose that Weinstein was instrumental in getting Bourdain's hit show going, yet there was purportedly a compromise included Bourdain. It is supposed to turn into an errand kid for people engaged in cold-hearted exercises at a secret Scientology area. While these cases remain unsubstantiated, they add to the trap of paranoid fears encompassing Timberlake's ongoing circumstances. One fan apparently remarked on the association of Timberlake with these elites, saying in the completion of Provisions by Justin Timberlake, where he is pointing at traffic-looking youthful ones and saying "Elle got supplies," and keeping in mind that the consummation essentially says everything. Go. Watch this now and then, consider who his companions are and what they are engaged with. This is in no way, shape, or form unplanned. These specialists are utilized as donkeys in this industry to peddle M to the first class. The capture of Timberlake could never have come at a more crucial time. Government specialists are supposedly constructing an impenetrable body of evidence against P. Diddy, who has for some time been associated with different crimes, for setting up November's previous long-term accomplice. R&B vocalist Cassie Ventura blamed the music Big Shot for rehashing R, an actual stomach muscle, traversing almost 10 years in her claim. Ventura, who was endorsed. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.